I don't know if it's the fact that it is blazing hot here that I just feel desperate for fall, but my brain is like, bring on the fall things. And I guess Walmart heard my cries because they've started releasing their like pre-fall collection. I know some people are going to be like, what? It's so early, but this is just the way that these things work, okay? And it is so good in fact that I'm actually going to have to split this up into 2 videos because I have so many things to show you. It would be like a 40-minute first video. Depending on your style, what you need in your wardrobe, I'm just going to kind of show you what I think is really good from the pre-fall Walmart collections and drops, okay? As always, everything will be linked down below in the description box with pricing, sizing. I will also put it on screen, and everything will be linked on the product shelf here on YouTube, which makes it very, very easy to find what you're looking for. First up, we have this gorgeous little cardigan from Jessica Simpson. Man, her collection for fall, this like first pre-fall collection, is amazing. I'm actually very excited because I just love it. It's kind of like Western boho style stuff, but this is a very soft little cardigan. It does actually come in 2 colors. So this one and then one that has more of like deeper, richer colors. Now you can see it does tie and then just kind of is open. So you either are going to want to wear a tank top under it if you don't want to have like any skin show at all, depending on what size you get. I believe I did size up to a medium in this one, but it's very, very cute. Now, I also wanted to show you really fast this bag. I just got back from Florida from a little vacation trip, and this is actually what I took for my laptop and, you know, all of its like accessories, the accoutrement for your computer. And I love it. I love that the chocolate brown color is still in this fall because it's just one of my favorites. And it's got that kind of padding in it built in for a laptop, a bunch of compartments, and it's very cute. And they have this same bag in like 20 colors, maybe not 20, but a lot. I'm telling you, a lot. It's under $20. So you really cannot go wrong with that. I highly recommend. The jeans are Levi's and the shoes are Amazon. I will link to everything for kind of each outfit, but yeah, those aren't Walmart, but most everything else is. I try to stick with all Walmart, but sometimes, you know, you just got to sneak in the stuff you wear a lot. So this is this little black, it's called like the Eddie wash tee. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because it was like, oh, this is like a little youthful for me, but I actually really like it. I like how it kind of adds some shape while still being a plain tee. Yeah, I can't hide it on my face that I'm obsessed with these patchwork jeans. These are a little big, they run big. So I actually got these in the patchwork and in denim. The patchwork ones run bigger than the denim ones. I got this in my normal size and they are pretty big. Like I really do need to size down in these one size, which is crazy because I'm not a size 2. So the fact that I need to buy a 2 tells me that they run big. My normal size in most Walmart jeans is 4, but yeah, definitely run big, but I love them. They're just the cutest. I like barrel. It's honestly like I feel kind of bad saying like, I promise barrel jeans are really cute. They have to fit you right to be cute, which means they have to hit at the right place as far as the inseam length, and they actually have to fit at your waist correctly as well. So these are big, so they're not as cute as they would be if they weren't too big, if that makes any sense at all. But I absolutely adore them. So definitely highly recommend checking those out. And again, they have other like color options and other styles if the patchwork isn't your thing. This is a ribbed knit button front top. Again, I just am really into like the browns, and I feel like this is a good transitional piece because it's not a sweater, it's not a turtleneck, but it's getting us into like, all right, we are going to wear some long sleeves. We're going to try it out. And it's not super thick, so it's not going to be too terribly warm. It's kind of the perfect, you know, for when it's like warmer outside, but you know it's going to be cooler inside. So it's, I believe, like under $14. I got it in a small. The Time and True brand stuff at Walmart is usually like very, very affordable. Everything is affordable at Walmart, you know, but like the prices get even better in the Time and True brand. So I really, really like that. And then the jeans, as I was explaining before, these are the same Jessica Simpson Myrtle Barrel jeans, but just in the, you know, the lighter denim shade instead of like the patchwork. Got them in the same size, a size 4, and they are still big for me, but not as big as the patchwork ones. So I will probably still try to size down in these, but they are not as big as the patchwork, which is just kind of, I get it. Like sometimes that's just annoying. You're like, dang it. Because you want to just be able to order a standard size. So I do get frustrated sometimes when like things are like, some things run big, some things run small, because then the stuff sells out fast, and if you don't get your order, then you can't exchange it for the different size that you need. So it's frustrating sometimes. I totally get it. I'm with you. As we talked about in the summer fashion trends, the polo style shirt is still here. It's here to stay for a while, and I do not mind. And of course, again, the chocolate color. I love it. I love it so much. I love that this is like kind of got the stripe. So you're blending a lot here. You've got the little bit of a bubble sleeve. You've got the polo style. I did unbutton mine a few buttons. You could wear it all the way buttoned up. I like it to be a little more casual than that. It feels a little too stuffy for me, totally buttoned up. But this sweater is super soft. The free assembly stuff is most of the time like my very favorite. Second would be Scoop. And I guess third would be Time and True, though a lot of the basics that I love are from Time and True. Either way, these jeans are the wide leg jeans from Jessica Simpson, and they are so comfortable and very cute, soft. Okay. They're not like, the sweatpants jeans from Rag & Bone soft, but I mean, they kind of feel like the Rag & Bone featherweight ones that are very light, not too heavy, and very soft. So I'm very impressed with those jeans for $32. Are you kidding me? I have a pair of the Rag & Bone featherweights, and those are like $200. So these being $32.50, yes. Literally cannot recommend those enough. And again, the polo comes in a number, I think like maybe 4 or 5 color options. So if chocolate's not your thing, don't worry. This top, okay, I love this. I put this outfit on, and I will not lie to you, I was a little bit feeling myself, okay? I really loved this. I love that it's kind of got the like seams in it to bring it in at the waist. This bangle bracelet is also, by the way, from Walmart, as well as a necklace you're going to see later. Like these acrylic bracelets are very in right now, as well as studs. So for that to be like $5 at Walmart, something like that, amazing. The pants that I'm wearing with these are like, I got a pair of these very similar last year at Target. They're pull-on pants. They're stretchy. They've got a little bit of the kick flare, and then they have that seam down the front of the leg. So you can dress them up, dress them down. And again, they're in like a very rich chocolatey color. And they're basically, they fit like leggings, man. They are so soft and comfortable. I love them. I love this whole outfit. I love the top. I like mixing it a little bit with the leopard, but this kind of like embossed, like, paisley, but all denim top is just, it's the best. Okay. And I saw they didn't have it when I did this order, but they have a skirt that matches this tank. Okay. I think it's, lots of set options. They have a skirt that matches this, and I may or may not have just ordered it when I saw it yesterday, because that is how much I love the tank top. It's stretchy too, by the way. So lots of, room, if you will. And now here we are back with the Scuba knit. Walmart Scuba knit stuff. It does sell out fast, but they do restock, so don't panic. But this is new, the Scuba knit skirt. This is the Scuba knit tee. And when I saw this burgundy, like wine color, I was like, yes, please. I already had these floral flats from Walmart. I was trying to show you that it has like slits on both sides. And I'm like, oh, this would be so cute. But what I love the most about all of these like Scuba knit pieces and everything is that you really can dress them up or dress them down. So you could wear this with a necklace and some, like I said, like a little bit more embellished flats, put it with your nice little bag. Like, I don't know, you could wear this as a teacher. You'd be comfortable. I just feel like there's so many different ways to wear that. Or you could make some little swaps here and put on some kind of tennis shoes and a baseball cap. And now you are like ready to roll, just running errands. You're comfortable, but you're not in legging. I'm always looking for like non-legging options, because my fallback is leggings. I don't care if they're out of style. Bite me. I will wear my leggings. But I love that this gives me a really like comfy option that is not leggings. Okay. And by the way, yeah, if you saw it, those are Keds, okay? Keds are back, baby. I actually got those at Shop Bop, which is, one of those like fashion forward kind of sites. And these are like light blue Keds. How cute. Okay, focusing up, Angie. This is the Scuba Knit V-neck. So I just wanted to show you, again, transitioning into fall. And I kind of like tuck the like waistband in because it kind of like tapers down into a slightly tighter waistband, which I think is actually great for giving a mock tuck look. So you don't have to actually tuck it in, you just flip it under and it kind of just stays there, right? So you've got that V-neck built in and it's got the ribbed like tighter sleeves so they kind of like automatically stay up and out of your way, which is fabulous. That's what we all want, right? These high-rise jogger pants. Now, this is one of those time and true items I'm about to tell you is so good. These are so insanely soft. After I finished this try on, I wore these pants the rest of the day because I was like, dang, those are just the softest. And they've kind of got that like cargo, they tie at the bottom, just very, loosey goosey, living your best life pants. All right. You're going to feel good in these pants. They do have multiple colors and I feel as though they fit totally true to size. So can't go wrong with these, man. You really cannot, especially the price. Like I said, time and true stuff, super affordable. And y'all know I love my like lime green or chartreuse green. So that's just a basic baby tee. Now this is another free assembly piece. This is the floral cardigan. And I just love the colors in this. Love it. Especially you'll see when I step back, I paired it with some of my green like flats. I love that there's just like the slightest pop of green in it on these flower stems, which lets me pull in one of my favorite colors to wear. This gets me jacked, man. This gets me jacked for fall, baby. I just love it. These jeans, I'm going to show you 2 pairs of jeans, well, 3, because I really love the wide leg ones, but these are the Sofia Vergara. They are like a crop. These look like they are from Anthropology or something. They fit like that fit. These are the Margot wide crop. They're $26. They are adorable. I packed these in my bag when I went to Florida. I have jeans that are very expensive, stupid expensive, that I probably should not have spent the money on. And I didn't pack any of those. I packed these because I'm like, dang it, these are so cute. They fit great and they're comfortable. They're on trend with that cut at the, at the ankle and all of that. So high-waisted, just comfy and cute. Can't say enough good things about those, especially for $26. And you can see I get to wear my little green flat striped Mary Janes. Those are from Dolce Vita, I believe. So like I said, I'll link to everything for each outfit, even if it didn't come from Walmart. I'll link to it. That brings us to this kind of like smocked meshy top. I know it looks like I'm groping myself. I'm just kind of trying to show you the material. It's a little hard to do sometimes, okay? I love the sleeve length of this because it goes like right to your elbow, and then sometimes words fail me, y'all. When I'm recording these, I'm like, why can I not think of the word? It cinches around your elbow. That's not the word. I don't know what the word is just gone, out of my mind, gone. But let's talk really quickly about the pants because these are the other jeans that I was telling y'all that are like new faves. They're also giving me like major 2010 vibes with the like, they are pre-rolled at the bottom. We used to do that, kids. We used to do that all the time, roll our pants up. We were super into the like capri length and then, you roll them up. And I swear I had a pair of pants that looked just like this, like, I don't know, 2009, 2010. So everything, it comes back. Just, I guess this is a case for never throwing away anything because eventually you'll get to wear it again. But they are very comfortable. They fit true to size. They're only $28. They've got that same like double button at the waist. They're great. I mean, they're great. I can't say enough good things about them. I pass on a lot of the Walmart jeans and stuff. Some of them are really good. A lot of times I'm like, meh. These are fabulous. These I would wear just as much as any of my other pricier jeans that I own. So this is a button front midi dress. This is a denim. This is a heavier weight denim, but I feel like it's a great transitional piece because you can wear it right now with nothing under it, nothing over it, sandals, etc. Well, I mean, you might want to wear a bra and underwear, but you know what I mean. And then as it like starts to cool off and get into the fall, you could totally add some boots, a little cardigan sweater over this, and like really change the look of it and continue to wear it. I think this also comes in another color. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. It might just be a lighter denim or it might be another color entirely, but the necklace I'm wearing is also from Walmart. This is that like chunky gemstone kind of beaded necklace, which are very on trend right now. You can find a ton of different styles on all of the, sort of high fashion websites for, anything from $50 to, I don't know, $5,000 probably. But the Walmart one is like $12. So I love it. It's so cute. Also, this dress, this like chocolatey brown halter midi dress, it has just the right amount of the kind of ruching on the side to not look maternity, but still cinch in your waist. And any tight fitting dress like this, I just feel it must have some of this ruching, especially over your butt. Otherwise, it just looks like, as Clary would say, two pigs fighting under a blanket. If you don't have a little bit of ruching, we definitely get to two pigs fighting under a blanket, okay? It also can help cover up, and disguise some mild panty lines. You can't go crazy, but mild ones. I just think that this is an adorable, adorable dress. And the best part, what I'm about to show you, is how you can pair it with something over it. If you're like, yeah, but I that's like too much, too tight, whatever. Adding something like a kimono. Now this one, again, I'm telling you, Jessica Simpson, she's doing something right over there with Walmart. This is that same kind of patchwork print, but in a kimono. And it's got like some little strings that you can tighten it to give it more of a waist. So I just tied it loosely so you could see how you can just kind of toss this on and go. Or you can tighten the waist strings on it and, kind of give yourself a little bit more of a figure. But that's a great way to kind of loosely cover up some dresses that maybe are a little tight, and not that it doesn't fit you, but just that like, you want a little bit more cover going on, or something to toss on, when you go from the car to the restaurant or something. So love kimonos. They're fabulous for summer, especially late summer. Now, this is a contour midi dress from Scuba. And, like I said, I cannot resist the wine burgundy. It's just one of my favorite colors. You've got the ruching, and this one has like slightly more A-line. So it's not like kind of tight fitting all the way down. It's like sort of tight fitting through the chest, and it starts to like slowly loosen and widen as you go down. So great teacher dress, great, toss it on with a cardigan for church, lots of options. This sweater dress, okay, I was just so excited about it. And these boots with the fringe. I know, not boots with the fur, boots with the fringe. And this is probably not how most of you would want to style this. But I also got the sweater skirt, which I did not show in this video. I'll show it in the next one. And I would typically do like a set with the sweater vest or the cardigan and the skirt. But I just kind of wanted to show you because to me, it's kind of weird to wear like a tank dress with boots. So I kind of, rolled in the top there a little bit to make it just look more like a seamless fit there, but like button up on button up is maybe a little much. But you get the idea. I love this color. In my mind, this is like sea mist. I don't know what they call it, but I'm calling it sea mist. And I love it. It's a great fall color. It's a great if you are a soft autumn and you're coloring, you'll probably really like this color. It's a very soft color, or even a soft summer. It's a beautiful color. I love it a lot. And that dress, it's also insanely soft. I skipped the best part, which is that it's insanely soft. I think we're at the last piece. If you can tolerate me for just another couple of minutes, this is a cotton maxi dress. And it's hard to explain that the way that it's sewn, and it's kind of got this detailing of like, not really seams, but it's almost like quilting in my mind with like a teensy bit of pleating. So it helps it to kind of like hold its shape, and kind of have that like slightly empire waist and then kind of flare out. It's a good like thick cotton, not thick as in like hot and uncomfortable, but just like good quality cotton. You've got adjustable shoulder straps. Probably don't want to wear a bra with it, but I'll be honest with you, I was being lazy. It was the last thing and I didn't want to put the stickies on, so forgive me. Whether you're looking for basics or just some fun like add-in pieces to wear, I feel like they really have us covered, okay? A little something for everybody, a little something no matter what your style is, what you're looking for. So many good finds, and don't forget to come back for the second video of the pre-fall Walmart stuff, because there was so much that I couldn't fit it all in one video and make it a reasonable length. Be sure to come back for video 2, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you back here again very soon.